Hello viewers, welcome to our channel. Thank you for joining us. It's all about Peter Obi coming out to expose the Nigeria government, and this is the reason why they are denying him to become the president of this country. Ever since Peter Obi came on to lie, he became a threat to this government. I don't want to explain much. I want us to watch this video together. And Peter Obi is a fearless man. I always give him an accolade that he deserves. Let's watch this video together.
They borrowed money and says for infrastructure. I bought which infrastructure in Nigeria did they use the money to build? Since I came to Lagos, they've been building Lagos-Ibadan road. That road can cost more than 200 billion naira. The last time I estimated it. So where's the infrastructure? The East-West road in Niger Delta is not completed. You can't drive to Abuja, Kaduna. So where's the infrastructure? Even talk about infrastructure. Let's be serious with ourselves. We consume the money. Let's say that we took the money and put it in our pocket and celebrate going to picnic with it. That's why we can't service the money.
Have you seen the Niger Bridge? The new Niger Bridge?
No. Let me tell you, when people talk about this Niger Bridge, the first bridge across the Niger was built in I think they started in 1965. 2 years, Dumas completed it. This Niger Bridge has been going on for almost 13 years. It's bridge now. It's just 3 or 4 kilometer bridge, and we're talking about, we see bridges all over the world. Why are we celebrating something that, yes, Niger Bridge, and so what, 200 billion? Do you know what our debt is? Our debt today in dollars is $120 billion. In naira is 58 trillion naira. 58 trillion naira. Let me even say approximately 50 trillion. 10% of 50 trillion is 5 trillion. That's 10%. 1% is 500 billion naira. Niger Bridge is costing us 200 billion. Lagos Ibadan is 200 billion. Is that just, are you saying that they will not put 1% in all this? So let's also not talk about as if we are building a...
You know, two things I know I'll come back to. The debt profile will still come back, and also the whole very unfortunate incident, which is very instructive here. You also using your phone, to go through the stairs. So we'll talk about electricity. But again, another thing that perhaps we will also need some clarification here has to do with the government social investment program, which you are equally on record to have criticized that program. But however, a video came up once of you narrating how then you shed about 10,000 naira to some women who confessed that their entire wares were not up to 5,000 naira. So I'm thinking, isn't that also some kind of social investment?
No.
That you did at that time?
No. This is a personal thing that I did to people who were just selling something. I said this shouldn't be government involvement. You see, there's two things. When I was in government, go ask Magnus Bako. I was the #1 person in pulling people out of poverty, in fighting poverty. Our state was #1. I'm telling you, the man who was in charge of fighting poverty in Nigeria, go and ask him who was #1. It's me. You don't do this thing the way they were doing it. Go around. I've met young business people all over the world, all over Nigeria, and I asked them, is government supporting you? Are they giving you any grants? Are they doing anything? No. Nigeria today have one of the most energetic, talented young people. The only thing that is lacking is access to capital and government support. I started my business in the UK. I Ask somebody. I've forgotten his name now because I didn't know so. It's from Southwest here. He builds a computer. I met him at the airport. And I said, have your bank ever come to you and say, let's talk about your business, your bank? Have government ever written your local government and say, what do you do? My bank in England came to me. My bank manager, I was just going to the bank and pay any money. My bank manager one day said to me, we want to know what you do. They called 3 people. And I told them what I do. He said, can we help you? Is there any way the bank can give you money to buy? I said, yes. That's how they gave me £10,000.
So they reached out to you?
I never one day, for me, living in England as a black man, you're a suspect. If you're a Nigerian, it's assumed you're criminal. So I was doing my business. And they said to me, Peter, what do you do? And I said, tell them what I'm doing. He said, no action of my building, my property, my mother's property, they just said, can we give you 10,000?
Are we really doing banking in Nigeria?
So can we do that? They did that. That's how government, let me tell you, that's how the same thing government wrote me and said ABCDF. By the time I left England in 2005, I will send it to your WhatsApp. My bank was giving me $7 million. No, I said it before. If Bill Gates, who started Apple, all these people, like I said, sorry, Bill Gates of Microsoft,
Steve Jobs,
Steve Jobs of Apple, all these people who are now running around in American stands, if they were here, they won't progress. Nobody will give them £1. Where would they get the money?
I come back to you.
So
because you have an idea. Sorry again to butt in.
I asked the man in local government.
It's still about the support. Sorry to butt in there because you also have a thing with the banks, and that's why I was asking. What is banking to us here in Nigeria?
It's pump brokerage. They don't do banking. They just give you this, give you this. That's not banking. Got me anywhere. I'm being fair, but again, you don't blame them because they don't have the support they need, so they can't go and do lending, normal lending with people's money because they'll be gambling with people's money. You need proper government grants. Throughout the time I was in the UK, because of my turnover and my business in the UK, every year I get a letter from the Queen and the Prime Minister's office thanking you. Since my business in Nigeria, I've never gotten a letter from my local government. And I'm employing that local government. I'm not saying even getting from governor, but getting from my local government.
And I'm sure that is the same with so many other business owners.
I can tell you within the next 1 week, if I'm able to travel, you will see me. I think it's next month, not this month, the upper Monday. You will see me going for an invitation where I will be invited in a meeting with others, with the Prime Minister of Britain. Nobody have invited me here.
Guys, I hope you have heard from the great Moses of our time. The mind which Peter Obi has is combined with lion and tiger together. Also, the one of the fearless man in this country. This is the reason why the government are denying him to become the president of this country, because they know Peter Obi has the betterment of this country in his mind. I did not know what the government are gaining for them to be allowing their people to be suffering upon the whole resources we have, upon the whole money they have been borrowing right from 1960. The government, the country still remains the same, no changes. What do you guys have to say? Let me know your opinion on the comment section. Also join me to give Peter Obi credit on this interview that he granted. Thank you for joining. Help us to like this video, share, also subscribe. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Anytime you come across this update, Have a lovely day. Bye.